Hi everyone, this is Mike, Gray 1951, and I'm finally ready to give you a little bit of a tour of my TV room where I keep my DVD collection, posters, lobby cards, other memorabilia. So, okay, I've got the room pretty well put together. A few things I might like to add, a few things I might like to change, but I think it's good enough to show it off. So, let's take a look. Trying to move slow so that I don't shake the camera too much and make everybody dizzy. Actually, I think a good place to start would be to show you my new 40-inch television that I bought. It's been a couple of months now. And very happy with this TV. And underneath I have my Blu-ray player. And on the same shelf as the Blu-ray player, I have my collection of horror films, genre magazines, film facts, scary monsters, famous monsters of Filmland, Castle of Frankenstein, you name it. And on the top here I have a pile of video watchdog magazines. So as you can see, I have a lot of stuff piled up around here. And on the wall above the TV, I have some of my collection of posters, lobby cards, and photographs of my favorite actress, Barbara Steele. Now, some of these are authentic and some are reproductions. Probably the most valuable thing that I own is this poster from the 1961 American release of Black Sunday. I bought this up in Chicago probably around 1980 or 1981, paid a very low price for it, and had it professionally framed. So I'm very happy to have that. And below that is an authentic lobby card from Nightmare Castle. And here in the center, this is a Mexican lobby card. Sorry for the glare. Mexican lobby card from the Italian horror film La Danza Macabra, which in this country is known as Castle of Blood. And here is a reproduction from Castle of Blood below. And okay. Moving up to the wall next to it, have more photographs and posters of Barbara. That is an authentic poster from the American release of Castle of Blood. This is an authentic lobby card from the She-Beast. And below that I have this really neat poster that I found on eBay several years ago. Somebody did a composite of photographs from several of her films. And on the left side they have all of her horror films listed. Okay, and below that is another authentic lobby card from The Ghost, another Italian film, also known as Lo Spettro. Okay, and this is actually a very small room. It is a spare bedroom on the second floor of my house, and it's kind of an L-shaped room. Not that big, but it's very cozy. And it also gets a lot of light. As you can see here, the window I'm showing you here, which Dracula is standing next to, that window has southern exposure, and then I have another window with western exposure, which right now, since we're in the afternoon, it's getting a lot of sun. And the only drawback to having all this light is that it's hard to block out the light if I want to watch TV or a movie in the afternoon. So, but I'm not complaining. Okay, now going over to the other side of the room here. There's a nice picture of my backyard. You couldn't care less, could you? Okay, this is my housemate Dracula. I used to have him standing in the front window of my house. That was kind of interesting because it would look out on the neighborhood, and it was kind of a neighborhood landmark for a while. So here are more posters. This silk screen of Judy Garland was given to me as a gift. It was made especially for me by a local artist, and it was given to me as a gift back in 1975, so I'm very happy to have that. See some of my TV box sets here. This shelving section has my TV collection on it, and Star Trek films are all at the top. Star Trek series, And those will probably be moved when I get around to making my computer room into a Star Trek room, which is kind of a long-range plan. Here's another look at the room from another angle. And I've got a lot of posters tacked up to the wall. Well, actually, they're lobby card reproductions that I bought from creepyclassics.com. And I still have a little bit of room to add some more things. So I'll probably do that eventually. And on this wall, I have a shelving section here that contains my horror films. As you can see, it's not super large, and some box sets on top. And then above that, I have still more pictures of Barbara Steele. Those are reproductions from the French and the Italian releases of Black Sunday. And over here, I'll try to get around to this here, is, sorry for the shaky camera. Okay, this is an authentic Mexican lobby card from the Mexican release of Black Sunday. So those Mexican lobby cards are really, really cool. And this is a reproduction lobby card. More photos of her beautiful face. This is a reproduction from Castle of Blood. And below that I have, this is a nice autograph photo of Barbara with Christopher Lee and Boris Karloff during the time when they were making The Curse of the Crimson Altar in 1967. And here is a lobby card or a photograph with Vincent Price in The Pit and the Pendulum. Okay. Now on these shelves I'm showing you here, I have just my miscellaneous films in alphabetical order. I've already showed one shelf and I plan to show some more in other videos. One of my favorite horror films, The Incredibly Strange Creatures, directed by Ray Dennis Steckler. And here's a poster that I've showed before. This was made by Dave Koenig. Nice piece of art by Dave. Since I never closed the door to this room, I just went ahead and put posters on top of that as well, from Singing in the Rain and A Star is Born. And on top of this shelf I have my collection of toy robots that I bought from oldies.com. That DVD sign came from the local, let's see, what was the name of that? Borders bookstore when it closed, which broke my heart. And as far as how I have these organized, on this top shelf I have my Criterion collection, which seems to be growing, so I'm starting another shelf down here with John Cassavetes. And then I have other box sets that I like to display. And then on these shelves I have some of the actors and directors that I like to collect according to their own classification, instead of mixing them up with everything else. Here's my collection of film noir, including several box sets on top, and the entire Fox Noir series below. More film noir here, followed by the films of Judy Garland. Also have Alfred Hitchcock on these shelves, Betty Davis, Woody Allen, Elvis Presley, and okay. And finally, here's something that's on the floor and will probably stay here for a while. This is my old 27-inch TV, which is too heavy for me to move. I managed to get it off of the table, but that's about as far as it got. So I need to get somebody to help me to come over and take it downstairs. So if any of you guys aren't doing anything, you're welcome to come over and help. So, alright, so that's just a little bit of a look Eventually, I'd like to get a different side table because that one's been around a while. It's kind of beat up. I did get this new chair a while ago, which is very nice looking, very comfortable. The other one was falling apart. So, alright, that is my TV room and my collection. And if anybody would like to make a comment, ask questions, anything of that nature, please do. So, once again, I thank you for watching. Take care.